Pandaria, it's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with Koan Fu at the PANDAREN MONK.
Hello, friend.
Today, we are back at the farm, guys. And we delivered a sheep to Francis, the shepherd boy.
I'm growing up.
But it looks like he needs a little bit of help. I can't take much more of this. Am I really supposed to go and fight those wolves?
Tell me a story before you go.
First, the hawks came. You've probably seen some of them circling up above. The wolves came shortly after. I think they smelled my weakness. Not nearly as brave as Master Shang thought I was. Master will be quite cross with me if I don't do something about these beasts. Can you help me, sir?
Bye-bye.
Lupello.
Soon.
I've been thinking the wolves might stop attacking if we kill their pack leader. We call him Lupello, and he patrols the opposite riverbank. Francis's concentration is broken by another attack. Perhaps you should go deal with Lupello yourself.
Tell me a story before you go.
Alright, so let's go help the sheep, guys. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing alright. I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. A lot of bad stuff's been happening. Especially if you've been on social media the last few days. A lot of shocking things have happened. One of them being that shooting in Utah. Rest in peace to, Charlie Kirk. That was terrible. And I found out that the shooter was actually a gamer who played World of Warcraft, and that really hit home. Usually I don't talk about stuff like this, but since the person played WoW, you never know. They could... I might have played with him one time. You never know, right? It hits home a bit. This character is, had a DK. His name was Boba Fett on Hyjal. Somebody found a bunch of information about him, and yeah, he was a gamer. Clearly, it was one of his favorite hobbies. And it's sad that he became had so much hate in him that he felt like he needed to do what he did. And it makes you think that the internet must have be one of the reasons. You know what I mean? And what he did was terrible. He pretty much became an extremist. That's what I consider it. If you're, thinking that you should be, eliminating people because they have a different view than you, then you're 100% an extremist. And you need to get help. And not only that, but you're borderline a fascist as well, which is the weird thing is he was sort of an anti-fascist. The stuff he had written on his cartridges or his gun or whatever. It was it's some Bella Ciao thing, and that was an anti-fascist song in Italy back in, I believe, World War II. And what he did was sort of like that. I kind of look at fascism sort of. That's pretty much it, right? If someone has a different view than you just want to get rid of them because they're not like you or they don't agree with you. I'm not going to talk much about it. I don't really talk about this stuff on the channel. But you're getting weird thoughts like that, just, you know, take a break from the internet. And especially if you're around people, like a circle of people online that are promoting that into your mind. Just don't do it, because that guy ruined his life. And not only did he ruin his life, he ruined another person's, tons of people's lives from what he did. And nothing good will come from it. So, you know, if you're a person that's, like, you know, chronically online and you're getting some, like, bad thoughts in your head, just, you know, take a break. You know, and the reason why I say this is because social media is very negative. It's bad. And it becomes sort of an echo chamber where like it constantly sends you negative content, because that's the content that'll keep you on the platform the longest, right? Or content that startles you a bit. And people get addicted to it because they want to know what's going on. Like me myself, like I'll admit I get addicted to it as well. But you need to know that it's negative for the most part, and you need to watch out getting too indoctrinated by it. I think that's going to be a problem with that I'll see while I grow up, is the issues of people being, you know, chronically online, and they go insane. I believe that's a reality in this day and age. Because you should never do what he did. It's a terrible thing to do. But I'm gonna stop talking about it. Don't really talk about stuff like that on the channel, but since I found out he played the game, you know, that I play, and, you know, he's a gamer.
Who are you supposed to be?
I just felt like talking about it, you know. And everybody gets negative thoughts, you know what I mean? But just don't let them consume you. It's sort of like Mr. Pandaria, you know what I mean, with the Shah. You know, it's like an old god is like manipulating your mind, and you're like, I know it's a cheesy way of putting it, but it's sort of like the story of Mr. Pandaria. You know,
You're fun.
you get corrupted by, like, negative emotions. They're not stopping, but at least we fought back, right?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I won't talk anymore about it. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. There's a lot of bad things going on. And, you know, you hear about it on social media all the time. That's why it's good to take a break from it. I try to, like, you know, curate my social media to, like, get some positivity. But it doesn't matter. Like, the For You on, like, every social media, you know, I mainly go on, like, Twitter and, like, sometimes, like, TikTok. Just mostly stuff where I'll find, like, gaming news and stuff. Or news about the games I play. Reddit's another one. And, yeah, you know, so there's, like, a lot of negativity, but you can try to curate it, but they'll still throw stuff in your face to try to shock you and keep you on there longer. Where have I been? Where have I seen you before? Have a look at that. Ashio, motions at the massive waterfall to the north. This must be the water supply for the whole valley. Think about it, Koenfu. The Pandaren used this water to grow vegetables the size of a house. Where could it come from? What is so special about it? The elders among my people know a technique for speaking with the water and divining the future. Perhaps this same technique can provide insight into the water source. It's worth a shot, at least.
With the waters.
Okay, so we'll head over here. Maybe we should pick up all the quests. Watery woes. I love fishing. I'd be enjoying myself much more. However, if I had my bait and my lures, they were thrown away in a misunderstanding with my wife, Rin. Playcaster Lang says, should I let a whole day of fishing be ruined just because of a little domestic squabble? No, all I need is bugs and feathers. After all, and this glade is filled with those two things. Care to help a fisherman out?
Tell me of your travels.
Have you heard about the crisis we're having at the pools? Toads have moved in and are spawning like crazy. It's become a real problem for the lotus farmers. Coincidentally, I made a jam out of gelatinous toad spawn. I call it bottle toads. And it's a big hit with the kids around here. Can't keep any in stock. If you're heading to the pools, you'd be doing everyone a favor by liberating some of those toad eggs into this bottle for me. Just look for bubbles and scoop right in.
There is no hope.
Good old Battletoads, classic game. Yeah, it's just good to get off social media, guys. Like it's kind of toxic, and if you're in like a toxic group, that can kind of mess with your mind as well. And you know, if a group, the way I look at groups, like if it isn't like serving you in a positive way, like you're not getting joy from it, or like it's putting you in a negative mood, then you shouldn't be hanging out with people like that, right? Because some people are just like some people are just toxic, and you meet a lot of them in this game. There's a lot of toxic people on both sides of the coin, right? Like both, like right and left can be extreme. Let's collect all these glimmers. But I've noticed it myself. Like if I watch you get consumed by it, and it's not reality. It's not your reality. Your reality is where you are right now. You know what I mean? Like what you're looking at is not like it's not really your reality, right? Yeah, that's what I believe. Sometimes things can hit, like news can hit a little close to home. I know that, but I don't know if humanity's supposed to, you know, are you supposed to see, like know about all the negative news from all over the planet? You know what I mean? Like we're like sort of like my generation, like any. Like especially millennials, I think we're the generation that grew up with the internet. We're like the first test subjects of this sort of news of social media and what it does to people. And like Gen Z will be that as well, even more extreme. And it, you know, because they literally were little kids when social media was around. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it as much anymore. And so it's my little rant about it, but I was just a little shocked that, I'm not surprised the guy played video games. He's 22, but yeah, I was a little shocked he played WoW. Like, you know?
Oh, hello.
Hello there, monk. Cultivate and harvest the finest lotus flowers in all of Pandaria. From here, they are sent down to the village of New Sephira, where they are sorted and shipped all over the land. The lotus has countless culinary, medical, and medicinal and decorative applications, As you can imagine, demand is quite high.
May your days
These
bring you
people
joy.
are very special. They nurture life like nothing else in Pandaria. Unfortunately, this means they draw all kinds of attention from local fauna. Recently, dragon turtles have discovered that toad spawn pools are common on the tier just above us. They're running wild up there, trampling the lotuses and snapping at my workers. They aren't much of a threat on their own, but in groups they can be pretty nasty. Please, if you can spare your strength, help clear them out.
Welcome.
Here's Ashio's vision. It seems like a good spot to consult the water.
Farewell.
I've only done this once before. Hopefully this works. Jinyu and their crazy rituals. What? What is this place? It is beautiful, but something is not right. Could it be? Can the Jinyu really tap into the water? The water's power that easily. I know what your friend has seen, Koenfu. He will need to rest for now. Come speak with me.
Greetings.
Welcome.
I can't believe he was able to see with that stick. Perhaps there is more to crazy Jinyu rituals than we thought.
Travel safe.
Ashio must have experienced what we call the Golden Dream. Many of us working here have seen it too. Often after a long day of toiling in the pools, it is said this vision and the feeling of elation it brings is a reward to the mind for working the body. There is an easier way, though. We rarely resort to it anymore. A tea can be brewed using lotus root and dream leaf, which grows around the shrine on the upper tier. Bring the dream leaf to Jan back in town and he can brew the tea for you. So we got some little turtles here. They don't like that we're taking their toad eggs. And yeah, supposedly Mists of Pandaria will last all the way through 2026 before we either see, see what happens next. Next, everybody would assume would be Warlords of Draenor in 2027, right at the beginning of the year. But we'll see if they do that. It's considered to be, one of the worst expansions. Well, it was one of the worst received. After a few patches, mostly because of garrisons. But the leveling was pretty good in it. Actually, it's one of the preferred ways of leveling if you want to level your character pretty fast in retail. You just time walk with Chromie and level in Mists of Pandaria. You level in Warlords of Draenor because it's not only fast, but it's a linear leveling story, right? So you can go through it pretty damn quick, and that's what people like about it. And that's why, you're able to get XP so fast.
Tell me of your trial.
Yeah, my gratitude, Koenfu. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. We're going to get some risks here. They're just lower than the risks we have. One item level lower. It's too bad. But we're getting close, though. It means there's probably a few more quests, and we'll start getting upgrades. I want to get a few, because we will be unlocking a few new dungeons at level 87. Let's group up these cranes here. Need 3 more blood feathers. What the heck is this one? The Glade Splinter. Oh my gosh, we are getting wrecked. Stun some of these guys. Pick up as many orbs as we can.
Hello.
Hey, sorry about that bottle, by the way. It's actually better to keep all the old slime in there. It ages like a fine brew.
Jade Serpent.
Yes, did you need something?
May the
Ah, Dreamleaf.
protect you.
Do you want to see the Golden Dream, do you? Come to think of it, I haven't seen the dream in years, not since I was a cub, spending long hours playing in the pools, long before I took up the culinary arts. Looks like you brought enough Dreamleaf for 2 cups of tea, so why not? Here's to better days.
On me.
So what the heck happened there? Okay, here we go, cutscene. Is that the entrance to Mogushan Vaults? Pretty sure.
Welcome.
Now when the kids ask, do you have bottle toads? I can say
Jade
yes.
Serpent.
So I think that led us into the Vale of Eternal Blossom. Yeah, Mogushan Palace. That's
What
where
do
that
you
went
need?
to. I refuse to not fish. Fishing is who I am.
Enough of that.
Finally, someone who understands me. Fishing is what it's all about, right? Maybe I should leave New Cyphera. Just pack up my things and join the anglers down in the south. Of course, I couldn't leave my family behind, but still, Pandaren can dream, right?
Till next.
Now let's go deal with Lupello, guys. Still have one more quest here, the Crocodilus Tail. There we go. We took down Lupello. Get some skin. I wonder where we're at for skinning. 565, almost. Getting close to max. I know I should be the one fighting them off. Maybe I'm not cut out for shepherding after all.
Where you going?
Uh-oh, here comes the master now. Francis, we need to talk. Shang Thunderfoot.
Speak up.
A lesson in bravery. Master Shang speaks to his shepherd boy. Francis, you need to show bravery. You have everything it takes to make a great shepherd. Accept the courage to face your fears. He looks over to you. You stranger, you help the rest of my family. Francis is like a second son to me. Show my apprentice what it means to lack fear. Use this rope to lasso and defeat one of the great white hawks above us. Shang points to the sky, looks at Francis and leaves. Where the heck is he? We're looking for the Great White. There he is. How the heck did we pull him down here? I don't want to jump off my mountain and just fall. Maybe that's what we'll have to do. Do we have a slow fall? I think we did with Zen Flight. I think it's just a flying mount, though. If we could do it out over the house. We have Jade Lightning, don't we? That Jade Crackling Jade Lightning ability. Could also taunt them. Did he give us? Didn't he give us like an item? Yeah. There's one. No, he gives. Oh, damn it. We'll just deal with this off. I can't use this lasso until the rancher's lariat. Until I'm out of combat. Alright, there we go. Oh damn it! There we go. Pull him in. Alright, we caught him. Escape clause. Flip back onto the Great White Plains Stalker's back. Oh, he got us in his claws again. We've got to flip. Oh, we gotta fight him. Okay. When he flips us around, I think it was like phases, probably. Hopefully we don't pull more. I need to watch out the AoE abilities. And we pulled them off. Since I said that, I wanted to see if we could actually pull another hawk. I guess we could. He's got a lot of health, though. He disappeared. There we go. He's down. Hopefully we can loot him. Looks like we don't have to. Going Fu, we meet
Can
again.
we go
You looking
yet?
for Shang?
Are you done with your beer?
I think he's back polishing his melon.
Almost.
Oh, look at the size of that watermelon.
Slow down.
You lack fear. I can sense it in your heart.
Goodbye.
Transit has taken longer than I expected to become an effective shepherd. We all go through these phases. My son Liang was weak once too, as was I. But he will learn. It is the Thunderfoot way. So we got a ring here. 276 agi, 414 stamped, 166 crit, and 195 mastery.
Till next time.
And there we go. We completed Thunderfoot Fields. We'll put that ring on. And I think that may be our first achievement for the Valley of the Four Winds. Pretty sure. Not too sure how I check that out. Just go Pandaria, or is there raids? I guess quests and then Pandaria. Yeah, we've done a little bit of upgrade complete. I kind of stopped doing it at these ones here because pretty sure they're the same. I'll look on Flag Carrier. I'll see if all these are the same as the ones on Horde side. But I wanted to make sure I did all of the ones that were, you know, the Alliance version. Slum in the Summit, and there we go. The Rally the Valley, Thunderfoot Field. So we need 5 more achievements to complete this. We'll try to complete this quest, this achievement. Yeah, guys, that was going to be the end of today's episode. Don't usually talk about stuff like that, guys, but I felt like I needed to, just because of, like, I was kind of shocked that he played WoW, and I just want to let people know, like, if you're getting negative thoughts and, you know, you're in a negative environment on the internet, you got to take a break from it or get away from it, because it can consume you. And I honestly do believe it's an issue today. And I just wanted to talk about that. And yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.